channel. Today I will be sharing with you my January favourites. This is my first favourites video, so bear with me if it's a bit rambly and not great, but please do leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think, let me know what you'd like to see me do on my channel. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's start off with my L'Oreal palette Paris Infallible 24-hour Stay Fresh foundation. So this is what it is in the shade 120 Vanilla. I have a really hard time with foundations due to my dry skin and my eczema. A lot of foundations I find will just cling to my dry patches, making them really obvious, and then I find that a couple of hours after that all my foundations come off altogether. So I find I have a real hard time finding a foundation that suits me and that lasts, and also that matches my insanely pale skin, which isn't great at the moment because it's winter. So this has been absolutely amazing. I bought it, I think it was just in about December time last year, so I've had it a couple of months now, but I've been absolutely loving it throughout January. With it being so cold, that is my worst time of year for my eczema and for my dry skin. I'm fighting a daily battle to try and keep my skin somewhat hydrated, which is not easy, but I seem to have got myself in quite a good routine at the moment. So I'm loving this. I tend to wear this when I'm at work every day. So hydrating. I find it doesn't cling to my dry patches. I find it stays on pretty much all day, so I'm absolutely loving that. I think this shade, Vanilla, is a little bit too dark for me, just a tiny bit. So I do need to go and see if they've got something a little bit lighter. The next thing is this. Actually, I picked up a couple of weeks ago. I actually picked this up as a little birthday treat a couple of weeks ago. So it's the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette. I have a couple of other contour palettes which have been okay. I find it really difficult with powder contour because of my skin being so dry. So I've had a love-hate relationship with them, but I have bought this recently, which I am absolutely loving. Because I'm so pale, I do tend to just stick to this one here, this middle sort of contour shade, because the others are too dark. Highlights on these are absolutely gorgeous. Let me just do a quick swatch. So yes, as you can see, that is the two highlights. They are absolutely beautiful. I got it on today actually. You can see contouring is still very new to me, so forgive me if I'm doing it wrong, but that's how I've been doing it, and I find it's really nice. I have to be really careful because I am so pale that I don't go overboard, because otherwise my face looks a bit muddy. I know they do a cream contour as well, so I think it was a cream contour as well, so I may go and get my hands on that as well, because I found that I do get on a little bit better with the cream contours because it doesn't dry out my skin as much. But I've been absolutely loving that this month. One of my newest purchases, which is the Maybelline New York The Falsies Push Up Drama mascara. I've absolutely been loving this. One of the newest ones they brought out. The wand looks a little bit like this, as you can see. I absolutely love it. I've worn it every single day since I bought it, so I definitely will be buying another one of these as soon as I run out. Maybelline Super Safe 24-hour colour. It's a liquid lipstick. There's like a two-step one of these, so you put your colour on first and then you put this balm on afterwards. Absolutely love this. I've got this in the shade 760 Pink Spice. I'm wearing it today. I absolutely love it. I know I said in my last video that I don't really enjoy really bold red lipsticks, and I've actually got this in a brighter red and I just can't get on with it because I just think it's just too much for my pale skin. But this one I think is absolutely perfect. It's just like a dark nude. Absolutely love it. I find it does stay on all day. I put it on yesterday, first thing before I went out, and even though I'm absolutely soaked in the rain, it just did not stop raining yesterday. It rained all day and I was lying in it for a while, and the rest of my makeup went a little bit funny. This stayed exactly where it was, and even when I went out for dinner in the evening, I think I touched up a little bit, but barely anything, and I've never had to do that with lipsticks before. I've always had lipsticks that are smudged. It's amazing. I'm definitely going to go out and buy some more shades in this. So now on to skincare. As I've said, I have nightmare skin. It's dry, I have eczema flare-ups, it's pale, which is not ideal for this time of year, but I have been getting myself into a really strict routine with all of my skincare. I have all these eczema creams I have to wear and put on every day, so I'm not going to show you those because that's really not exciting, but in terms of just other day-to-day things, I've got myself a really good routine, and touch wood, I haven't had a flare up in a little while. So I'm going to start with my face wash. Simple products are the only ones in terms of face washes that I tend to get on with. I know I'm not allergic to anything else because I had various skin and patch tests last year, but I'm still really wary of anything with perfumes in to go onto my face. So I've been getting on really well with all the simple products. This one in particular, so it's the Kind to Skin moisturising facial wash. Perfume, no perfume is a big one for me. I don't even tend to wear very little perfume stuff. I'm starting to dabble in it now that I know I'm not allergic, because that was the biggest thing for me before I had my test last year, was knowing if I was actually allergic to anything. And now I know I'm not. I am starting to try things out, but I'm being very careful because I've got myself into such a good routine at the moment. So I just use this every morning before putting any makeup on, and it's so hydrating. I find that my skin stays so nice and soft all day. It's really gentle on my skin. I always had this in my bathroom, but just the past month, with it being so cold and windy outside, I'm definitely getting on with it a lot more, because I'm finding that it keeps me really hydrated when it's so dark and horrible and cold and windy outside. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving that this month. Talking about something that is perfumed, I have to say I have started dabbling in it a little bit. This was actually a birthday present, and it's the White Company Seychelles Bergamot, Amber and Vanilla Body Lotion. Now, as I said, I try and avoid perfume stuff in the past because of my skin, but I started to just test things out, and this is something I received for my birthday. I also got this in the bath and shower gel as well. Now this, I don't put it on my face because my face is very sensitive, but I have been using it on my hands and on my legs, and oh, it's beautiful. I haven't had a breakout or anything. It's not made my eczema flare up, so I'm really happy about that. But I don't use it that often. I probably use it just the once a week. Really lovely, and it smells amazing. I actually have this scent, the Seychelles scent, in some tea light candles as well, so my house and me just smell of this quite often, but it's really nice, and it's so soft and so gentle. Final thing I have in my favourites today is my new handbag. I got this as part with some of my birthday money this year, and this is from Accessorize. And I absolutely love it. It's got sort of 3 compartments. It is full of my stuff at the moment, but it's got 3 compartments. So it's got this one, 2 big ones, and then there's this little zip one in the middle as well. I've taken this everywhere with me. So I have some really nice stuff at the moment. It took me ages to choose one. My boyfriend got really bored, but I'm so glad I made this choice because I absolutely love it. It's got this little tassel thing that came with it as well, but you can remove it if you don't want it on there, but I really like it. So yes, that is my final favourite. Thank you guys for watching. As I said, this is my first favourites video, and I've only had a couple of YouTube videos at all, so it's all still really new to me. So apologies again for if it's really rambly. But yeah, if you could give them some comments down below, as I said, let me know what you want to see. Please like and please subscribe. I'd love someone to be my first subscriber. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.